Turtle. I'd like to start the session with how your childhood made you feel.
Yeah, pockets echo empty, but the echo built the temple. Hustle temple, mental temple, every brick from the tremble. Rent due, frizz blue, shoes glued with duct tape dreams. But the scheme in my scheme was to redeem what the street took from me. Mama prayed over rhyming, stove flame flickering like hope. I scoped the scope through the smoke, never choked, never broke the oath. Knock off laces, free lunch trays, classmates laughed in my face. I traced the pain to the gain, turned a stain to a stain. Resistant base, no corner store stick up, no blick tuck, no Fed raid on the mattress, just addict tactics, stacking logic like addict static drastic. Government cheese, canned peas, grease saved in a jar for the weak, but the weak never speak. My speech peak on the make turn to siege.
Being broke forged the steel, made the will unbreakable. Being low lit the fuse, now the view untouchable.
Broke made me rich in the brick, rich in the switch, flip the script. Broke made me rich, yeah, broke made me rich.
Being broke made me rich. Head high through the ditch, never switch, never quit. Broke made me rich.
Came up counting pennies like they was missions, not limits. Limitless vision, division of ambition. From the timid trenches, taught trenches. Loyalty thicker than dividends. Friends flip for a Benji, but the real ones never bend again. Empty-handed, heavy-handed, with the work ethic embedded. That collected in the sweat. Regret never got credited. Now they peek in my pockets, counting figures they can't fathom. Asking how I got it. Simple hardship was the phantom. Phantom pain, train the brain. Hurricane in the vein. Flood the frame with the flame. Not a game, feeling mundane. Can't purchase the purchase price of the purpose I unearthed. Birth from the dirt, worth more than the earth ever birthed.
Being broke forged the steel, made the will unbreakable. Being low lit the fuel, now the view untouchable. Broke made me rich in the brick, witch in the switch, left the script. Broke made me rich, yeah, broke made me rich. Being broke made me rich. Being broke made me rich. Yeah, I do the this, now the switch, never quit. Broke made me rich. Slow it. Breathe the brief, retreat the belief from beneath. Grease thief, try to chief the relief, but I breathe the debrief and accelerate, elevate, detonate, the hesitate, penetrate, the fabricate, calibrate, the calibrate. From cans in the pantry, the hands full of strategy, tragedy, alchemy, catastrophe, the mastery. Empty wallet, full resolve, grind me soft in the crawl. Now they all involved, trying to call it a draw. Yeah. Being broke don't sit right high, but it lit right high. Did it for the foes, still tryna get right high. High, chest out, test out the metal, I metal. Broke, settle the deck, not a net full of metal. Rich in the stars, rich in the bars, rich in the march. Through the dark, broke spark the art. Not a charge, never discharge. Never trade a trade, that made a grade from the fade. Broke, parade to the stage, still the same, just upgraded. Broke made me rich. Broke made me rich. Yeah. Broke made me rich.